They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Blue Hens will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Virginia's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Blue Hens offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war Daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Shoots it to the left. That one's going to keep him awake tonight as he just missed it. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miranda. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quick handoff. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll give it to him again. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Miranda. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Blue Hens are on the move. On the ground, it's Yates. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Delaware! And they strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Sticks it in his belly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Running behind that left side. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. That gives him 54 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Firing to the right, complete. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Slithers into space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's the handoff. turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth.
The give to the lone running back.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Lost to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation. Quarterback better than they are right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A designed run for the quarterback. Can't get him to the ground. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Yates. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, Mike breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Finds his tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down and 10. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking left. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got the back over the middle.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They just keep firing. It's complete to the right. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick off.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Levy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Cavaliers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Inside the 35. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Give him 6. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll go to the ground. He's past the 30. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt to try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Power football with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes a man miss. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miranda. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's a heat. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick release by the QB. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Good right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. It's complete on the right side.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quick completion to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Motion from the back. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Virginia! Quick strike through the air for the score. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State was able to come away with the victory, but it's not the type of dominant win we've seen in Jonesboro over the years. It is a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Lots of room to run. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Going to the ground. Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down on the offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
Offense facing 4th down.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.